Okay, so I'm going to do a reaction to this video by a Wild Iraqi. This is SCU, which means Skyebrows Cinematic Universe, anime opening season 2. So a music video in the style of an anime opening for an anime that does not exist and maybe will never exist, but it's cool to think about it as a possibility. But anyway, so I wanted to give you a little bit of history before we get into that. For one thing, I have reacted to this creator before. I reacted to this video. Well, it's not a video since this is just a still picture throughout, but the music and the lyrics were moving to me. And when I reacted to this, I mistakenly thought that this person in the center was Skyebrows, but or no, I thought this person in the center was a Wild Iraqi. I mistakenly thought it was this guy. But this is actually Skyebrows in the center, just drawn in a different way than usual. So I did make that mistake when I reacted to this one. So yeah, I've got this react to Look to the Sky, and that was what, 3 weeks ago. And I did that. So a Wild Iraqi has created a bunch of stuff since then that I have not reacted to and really need to. But this popped up, and really excited about this. And to give a little history, a little more history. Yeah, I'm rambling a lot at the very beginning. So this says season 2. So what about the anime opening of season 1? Okay, so if you go here, this is Play Astronomical, and this is Skyebrows anime opening from 2 weeks ago. And I also did a react to that one, really cameo filled music video here. There's Pippa, there's a whole bunch, just everyone is in here, including ones that I did not get and had to be told about later. Yep, had to be told about. I think it was like 6 or 7 of these I didn't get, of the people cameos, and also there were references that I did not get. And I've got a little cameo in this that look on the computer screens in a certain scene where Philip Chan and Harambe are. You got to pause and then look at the computer screens. Okay, so this is season 2, and I wanted to say that I haven't been doing hardly any solo reacts lately because I've been packing the Skyebrows tributes and remixes into these big multi-packs like this and this, because the community's been exploding in size and producing a lot of creative works, and I have not been able to catch up to all of them, so I've had to pack them into multi-packs. But I'm going to do a solo react this time, because I find myself feeling a bit guilty about doing these huge multi-packs when some of the Skyebrows content is so good that it really deserves solo reactions. And of course, I can't know that until after I've reacted to it. But look at this one. You Are Made of Fire by Nihilith. And yeah, I have a cameo in here too. This one is really good. And especially the song itself, like so good, the song itself. The visuals are rough in parts, but the way they're put together is really well and tells an inspiring story. And even the rough parts are like they're like played for laughs. Like the humor of them is used. It's like yeah, it's a little bit rough here, but that's a funny joke. So it's not a problem that it's rough in parts. But anyways, so let's go. I've probably rambled long enough. Where is the video? Okay, so now we're going in a Wild Iraqi. SCU anime opening season 2, Skyebrows Cinematic Universe. Let's go in. Okay, let's pause it here. Yeah, I can't pop into live streams anymore, like Night Owl Live. I can't pop in here because they're just continuously watching new Skyebrows related content that I can't get spoiled for because I got to react to it later. So it's really hard for me to pop into these live streams. I need to catch up so I can start popping into live streams again. Okay. Let's go backwards. Okay, so we're starting out with Skyebrows himself, and he's got the violin and he's playing. Oh, and looks like it's another cameo fest, so I'm gonna do a watch through without pausing or doing the absolute minimum amount of pausing, and then I'll go back through a second time and do the super pause one. So let's, now that I've told that to you, let me go back to the beginning. I'll drink a little water and then we'll start for realsies, okay? Okay, there we go, good water. Oh, that was very pleasing. I like the way that there's especially a lot of detailed shots in there. Oh, come on, pause. Okay, so I like the way there's a lot of really, really detailed shots in there, like just like there are a lot of points in this video that are like Skyebrows quality, like this. It's a little bit different style, and of course Skyebrows himself keeps improving, so it's not up to the quality of Carolina Overdrive, but it is up to the quality that Skyebrows had previous to Carolina Overdrive. And yeah, it's just like so many of these shots are just incredibly detailed and everything. Okay, so let's go through here with the super pause reaction. Sorry, I really liked the music and I forgot to pause because I was into the music. Okay, let's go back again. Okay, sorry. Okay, so this is Skyebrows himself, and then we have Lord Intellectual in his Rule 63 form. So this is Lady Intellectual, not a separate VTuber, but just you know, a different version of him. Okay, and then here's Leaflet in her human form. She is a slime girl. Okay, and then here is a Wild Iraqi himself. So yeah, I recognize him now. I was having trouble before, like you said, but like I showed you, I recognize him now. But look at how detailed this is. I mean, yeah, he did like a super good job on himself. Like, I wonder, is this like gonna become like, if he does streaming or something in the future, is this gonna become his streaming opening, or is he gonna like use this little clip at the beginning or the end of every video he uploads or something like that? I don't know. It's just like, it's so high quality. And look at the chandeliers in the background and everything. And he managed to get the background blurred in just the right way. I've seen some creators that try to do this thing where you focus on the foreground and then the background is blurred. And as soon as they try to make the background blurred, it becomes glitchy. And that can be really hard to avoid. But look, it's blurred in just the right way. It's not glitchy or anything. Yeah, he did an extraordinarily good job on this one. I wonder how many generations it took to get it this good. It probably a lot of generations on the AI to get a scene that looks this good. Yeah, it's just super good looking. Oh, and this part here where the music is like rising in intensity, that's like a really good part of the song. Like this portion around here, really good and really intriguing. It's hard to pause on it. Okay, and then here we've got this is Skyebrows' actual mother in her anime form, and so his mother, Caroline Freeman, and who recently appeared in Gonna Be Carolina Overdrive. And this is her seal mascot that I was asking about, and actually it's not a pet or anything like I thought maybe it was. This is a seal that she has a photograph of from a trip to some water park. I forget which water park, but she went on a trip to some water park with Skyebrows himself as a little boy in the 90s, and this seal kissed her, and they have like a photograph of this seal, and Skyebrows used the photograph of this seal to make the seal character that is now like her mascot or sidekick. And then this is Cross Legends. His character design is kind of based on Tekkaman Blade characters and kind of based on Saint Seiya characters. And those are two different animes. Okay, and then this is a Wild Iraqi again, but this time he has this really spectacular armor and the spear. And just look at all the details in this animation again. This is like super detailed animation, really reminiscent of Skyebrows himself. It's a little bit different style, but definitely can see the Skyebrows animation, and it's just so beautiful. And look at this spear here. It's got all these sparks in it and coming out of it. Very detailed, appears to be like magical or full of power or something like that. Okay, and then this is Mr. Kivox. He's fairly new. He is a new Skybro, and I included his origin video in my my latest pack of who are the Skybros under Skyebrows video collection. So yeah, he's got an origin video now for this character, and he's pretty new, but he's appearing in a bunch of stuff now. Okay, and then this is the X-Count, who is a long time Skybro. So very close to the beginning, and he, in some of the generations, he appears to be a girl, or at least kind of girly, and he is definitely a guy that the AI just tries to make him girly. And I thought he was a cat person, but these are actually bat ears. So he's got bat ears, not cat ears. So even though he looks like a cat girl in some of the stuff, he is not a cat girl. These are bat ears. Okay, and then this is Griffin Knight. It's spelled as if it's pronounced Gryphon, but it is pronounced Griffin. I've asked him about it. And this is another one that's like super, super detailed. Just look, if you pause it, just look at all the details. Like this is like the kind of thing that can be a, this could be like wallpaper art that he could use, you know, whenever he's streaming and he goes like between frames, like, oh, I finished with this video and I haven't popped up the next one yet. You know, he could use it for that, or, you know, this is like this just incredibly beautiful artwork of the character that you just want to use it for something. I mean, look at all the detail on like the chains and stuff. Chains are really hard to get right with AI. AI seems determined to mess up chains, and things like, look, the buttons are spaced pretty evenly and like they should be. The details of the belt buckle look correct, and look, there's even like fine detailed work on this metal part of the belt buckle. And then look at these things. I forget what they're called. I forget what this thing is called too, but look at how each one hangs down in a kind of, and they're evenly spaced, but they're also like shaped as if they're actually on a shoulder. It's like every detail you look at is just really well done. And I'm wondering also, like, how many generations did this take? Or, you know, or was it just like that you had to write a really, 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 really detailed prompt that's like, you know, 3 pages long, or what did it take to get this? I'm really curious. Okay, and there is Nylath, and this picture here is a reference to how there's constant jokes about him eating that have kind of become an in-joke. And let's actually go to Nylath's channel. It is probably also a reference to one of his videos. I forget the name. Oh yeah, here it is, Snack Pack. So it's probably also a reference to this video, which is itself a reference to the in-joke. So that's like a double reference, probably a reference to that particular video of Nylath, but also a reference to the in-joke. So a double reference. Okay, and then this is Chiral Chikage, which he often has people call him Chi because it's easier to say than Chiral Chikage, and people often try to pronounce it Chiral Chikage. So he just says, oh yeah, just call me Chi. And he is an Ani vampire. Okay, and this guy I do not recognize, but I think I've seen him somewhere. So he's probably a new Skybro, and I just haven't been watching his stuff. Okay, and then this is Dot Pocket. So Dot Pocket made this video called Skyebrows Army, I think. And let me look in the description and see if I can cheat. Oh, yes, I can cheat. Dot Pocket. Yeah, here's Dot Pocket. And, okay, let's get open here. So Dot Pocket, yes, he made this video called Skyebrows Army. And I might have told you that there's a bunch of different terms that people have been using for everyone gathering under Skyebrows, and Skyebros, used even for female members like me, has become the most common term to use. And there have been other terms people have used, like, Skyebrows crew and stuff like that. But when Dot Pocket came out with Skyebrows Army, suddenly a lot of people started using Skyebrows Army. Yeah, a lot of people started using Skyebrows Army. So these videos I've got, who are the Skyebros under Skyebrows, they might be a little bit out of date as to title, because even though Skyebros became a very popular way to say it, as soon as Dot Pocket came out with this video, Skyebrows Army started to suddenly be like maybe a little bit more popular than Skyebros. So this is really an influential video. And yeah, I do have a cameo, so I'm probably a little bit biased towards it. Okay, so, and then who was the other one I didn't? So is that the guy with the crown? Creations by Carolina. Let's see if it is. No, that's complete. What was I thinking? I know Caroline Freeman. I should have realized. I made a mistake. Okay, that was. Okay, so it was further on. Oh, Sir Squintifier. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't recognize that one. I should have recognized her. Okay, so here's Sir Squintifier. So this is probably the guy in the crown. Sir Squintifier. No, this is like, not sure. Okay. Okay, so let's go back into here. Okay, so this is Dot Pocket, who has become very influential, even though he's only made one video so far. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so this guy did not recognize, but he's right after Dot Pocket. So let's use the cheat sheet. Oh, this is Fashizi. This is Fashizi. Yeah, I've reacted to Fashizi stuff. I didn't know he had a character that looks like this. Let's visit his channel real quickly. And come on. Yep. Okay. So yeah, I've done reactions to this one, and this one. Sorry, cats are trying to climb on the keyboard and everything. Okay. So his character. Oh, we've got another purple cat guy. Or no, is it a purple fox guy? That looks more like a foxtail. And, oh, is this a purple wolf maybe? Is it a purple wolf? Okay. Okay, so let's go back to here and try to figure it out. Cannot see the tail because it's hidden by the cloak, but it's got to be him. It's got to be... This has got to be Fashizi. Okay. Okay, so let's keep going. Okay, and then this is the golden tree from the Golden Fall, made by Skyebros, the friendly survival specialist. And so the Golden Fall is another one of those really influential Skyebros music videos. So this tree gets referenced a lot. And okay, so let's keep going. Okay, and that is it himself. That's Skyebros, the survival specialist, and I am super behind on his videos too. Let's look at his channel. Okay, videos, and yeah, the Golden Fall is only 12 days old, and it's already this influential. And yeah, look, gotta catch up on that one. Okay, and then let's go back to this here. So that this here is Skyebros. Okay, let's make it big again, and we'll keep going. Okay, and then this is Ember Paradox, and I don't think I've seen her with wings before. Occasionally she has cat ears and a tail. That's one of her forms. Usually she's just human. I don't think I've seen her with wings before. And this stuff where she walks in this landscape and then picks up the rock that turns out to be a cell phone or whatever, it looks really specific. So I think it refers to like one of her videos that I haven't seen or something like that. It looks too specific to be just random. Yeah, see, like, it looks like a fragment of, like, rock or broken armor or something, and it's got, like, runes on it or something. Oh, and look, the hole has, like, runes in it also or something like that. Oh, and her wings are, like, they're, like, this is, like, lava, and then her wings are, like, sort of melting and turning into lava. That is really cool and extremely specific. It's got to be a reference to something I don't understand. Oh, yeah. She opens it up and it turns into a book, and then doesn't it turn into a cell phone next? Let's keep going. Or no, I was mistaken. It doesn't turn into a cell phone. It just turns into a book. And then she's putting out power from her hands. Okay, and then what is this bird? That's not the angry duck, is it? I don't think it is. It doesn't look like a duck. I don't see the angry duck, so no, that's not the angry duck. Okay, so right after Ember Paradox is no one. Okay, so the bird is not anyone. Okay, so that was very, very cool. Yep, and let's give it a thumbs up. And let's see, description contains a cameo list, thank you. Yeah, there's been a huge growth in Skyebrows related videos being produced by all the people gathering underneath them. Some of us are reactors only, some of us make videos only, some of us do both. But more and more of the reactors are making videos, and I'm jealous. I keep having video ideas. I think I want to make some videos, people. Yeah, I think I want to make some videos. Okay, but for right now, I'm just a reactor. We'll see what happens. Okay, so I think I'm not going to fill out my description of this with the cameo list and everything, because he's got it right here in the description of his video. And I want to encourage you to visit his video. So you will not find this cameo list in the description of my reaction video that I'm filming right now. You'll find it in the description of his video, so you need to go over there. Okay, so that was lots of fun, but I'm going to have to start doing a bunch of multi-pack reacts again, because I'm never going to catch up. I'm still about 40 videos behind. Every time I make a reaction pack, another 5 videos or more pops up, so I'm going to have to pack them together again next time, I think. Okay, so that was loads of fun. Really like Skyebrows Cinematic Universe anime opening season 2. And some people are also calling it Skyebrows Expanded Universe because it's going out into more of the stuff that's not all that directly related to Skyebrows himself, but is sort of more related to the people underneath him. So some people call it Skyebrows Cinematic Universe, and some people call it Skyebrows Expanded Universe, especially some of the videos that are sort of more peripheral to Skyebrows himself. But both terms are good, I think. Both terms are good. Okay, so it was a really fun video, and I wanna put out a whole bunch more reactions to Skyebrows content soon, probably mostly in those big multi-pack reacts. And I gotta apologize, there's always gonna be stuff in there that I wish I'd done solo reacts to, but I just can't do it at this time. Maybe I can go back to all solo reacts at some point in the future, but for now, I'm gonna have to pack most of them together. Okay. So it was cool. Have a fun time.